Beloved soul, before your thoughts rush ahead trying to imagine what this beautiful change might be, pause for a moment and take a slow breath, because what you are feeling right now is not meant to create urgency or pressure, it is meant to gently bring your awareness into a moment of quiet realization. When you hear that something beautiful is unfolding, your mind may immediately search for a big event, a sudden breakthrough, or something dramatic that will change everything instantly, but true transformation rarely arrives in that way. It begins softly, through small shifts, through clarity, through a sense that something within you is beginning to align in a way it never has before. There are moments in life when your path begins to change, not because something external forces it, but because your understanding deepens. You begin to see things differently. You begin to make decisions differently. You begin to trust yourself more. And as these changes happen within you, your path naturally begins to reflect them. This is how something beautiful unfolds, not all at once, but step by step, in a way that feels real and lasting. You may begin to notice that certain things in your life are becoming clearer. Situations that once felt confusing may now feel easier to understand. Decisions that once felt difficult may now feel more natural. You are not forcing this clarity, it is coming to you because you are ready to see things in a new way. This is a sign that something is already shifting. There was a time when you may have felt uncertain about your direction, when you questioned whether you were on the right path, when you wondered if things would ever become clear. But now, something within you has changed. You are beginning to recognize your own awareness. You are starting to trust your own understanding. And this trust is what begins to shape your path in a new way. The idea that this moment may change your path becomes deeper as you realize that your path is not something fixed, it evolves with your awareness. As you grow, as you understand more, as you become more aligned with yourself, your path naturally adjusts. And that adjustment is not something to fear, it is something to welcome, because it brings you closer to what truly fits you. You may also begin to feel a quiet sense of excitement, not rushed or overwhelming, but calm and steady. It is the feeling that something is opening up, that something is becoming possible in a way it was not before. This feeling is important because it shows that you are beginning to trust the process instead of trying to control it. At the same time, there is a growing sense of peace within you. You are not feeling pressured to figure everything out immediately. You are beginning to understand that you do not need to see the entire path at once. You only need to take the next step with awareness. This understanding allows you to move forward with confidence. You may also begin to notice that your connection with yourself is becoming stronger. You are paying more attention to how you feel. You are becoming more aware of what aligns with you. You are no longer ignoring your own understanding. This connection is what guides you, not urgency, not pressure, but awareness. As you sit with this message, allow yourself to stay present with what you are already beginning to feel. There is nothing you need to rush toward. There is nothing you need to fear losing. What is unfolding for you is not something that depends on urgency, it is something that grows as you remain aware and aligned. You are not here by accident. You are here because you are ready to recognize the changes within you and allow them to guide your path. And as you continue to trust that awareness, you will begin to see that what is unfolding is not just something beautiful, it is something meaningful, something steady, and something that will continue to shape your life in a way that feels true to who you are becoming. Beloved soul, as you continue to stay with this message, something deeper begins to unfold within you, because what first felt like a simple idea is now becoming a quiet and powerful realization that this moment is not about something suddenly appearing in your life, it is about something within you becoming clear, steady, and aligned. You are not being asked to chase a change, you are being invited to recognize that the change has already begun in subtle ways. There are moments in life when your path begins to shift, not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly, through your awareness, and this is one of those moments where your understanding is starting to guide you forward. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming more organized and less influenced by confusion. Situations that once felt unclear may now feel easier to understand. You are not forcing answers, you are allowing clarity to come naturally. This shift is important because it shows that your awareness is growing stronger. You are beginning to see things for what they truly are, not just how they appeared before, and this understanding allows you to move forward with more confidence. There was a time when you may have felt uncertain about your direction, when you questioned whether you were making the right choices, when you wondered if your path would ever feel clear. But now something within you has changed. You are becoming more aware of what feels right for you. You are beginning to trust your own understanding. And that trust is what begins to shape your path in a more natural and meaningful way. The idea that something beautiful is unfolding becomes deeper here, because you begin to understand that beauty in your life is not always something external, it is something that develops within your awareness. It is the moment when you begin to feel more aligned with yourself, when your thoughts and your actions begin to match, when your direction starts to feel right instead of uncertain. This is what true change feels like, steady and real. You may also begin to feel a sense of ease within yourself. Not because everything is perfectly clear, but because you are no longer resisting the process. You are allowing things to unfold at their own pace. This ease is important because it shows that you are beginning to trust your journey instead of trying to control it. At the same time, there is a growing sense of confidence within you. You are not second-guessing yourself as much as before. You are more certain about your decisions. You are more aware of your direction. This confidence is not something you are forcing, it is something that is developing naturally as you become more connected to yourself. You may also begin to notice that your focus is shifting. You are less drawn to what creates pressure and more connected to what feels meaningful. You are beginning to invest your energy into things that support your growth instead of things that create confusion. This shift is important because it shows that you are becoming more aligned with your path. As you sit with this part of the message, notice how everything feels more steady and grounded than before. That steadiness is important. It means you are no longer reacting to uncertainty, you are understanding it. You are not being asked to act quickly, you are being guided to recognize what is already unfolding within you. Stay present with yourself. Trust what you are beginning to understand. The message is not about urgency or sudden change, it is about awareness, alignment, and growth. And as you continue to move forward with that awareness, you will begin to see that what is unfolding for you is not only beautiful, it is something real, something steady, and something that will continue to guide you toward a path that feels meaningful, balanced, and truly aligned with who you are becoming. Beloved soul, as you move deeper into this message, you may begin to feel a quiet shift forming within you, because what once felt like a possibility is now becoming a clear understanding that something meaningful is already taking shape in your life. You are starting to realize that this moment is not about waiting for a change to arrive, it is about recognizing the change that is already happening within you. It shows that something within you has shifted. You are no longer experiencing life in the same way, and that change is what is shaping your path. There was a time when you may have felt uncertain about where you were going, when you questioned your choices, when you wondered if things would ever become clear. But now something within you has changed. You are beginning to trust yourself more. You are beginning to understand your direction. And that understanding is what allows your path to unfold in a way that feels natural instead of forced. The meaning of something beautiful unfolding becomes deeper here, because you begin to understand that beauty in your life is not just about outcomes, it is about alignment. It is about the moment when your thoughts, your actions, and your direction begin to match. It is about the feeling that you are moving forward in a way that feels right for you. This is not something that happens suddenly, it develops as your awareness grows. You may also begin to feel a sense of calm confidence within yourself. Not excitement that feels rushed or overwhelming, but a steady feeling that something is opening up in your life. This feeling is important because it shows that you are beginning to trust the process instead of trying to control it. You are allowing things to unfold instead of forcing them. At the same time, there is a growing sense of peace within you. You are not feeling the same pressure to figure everything out immediately. You are beginning to understand that you do not need to see the entire path at once. You only need to stay present and take one step at a time. This understanding removes unnecessary stress and allows you to move forward with clarity. You may also begin to notice that your focus is becoming clearer. You are less distracted by things that create confusion and more connected to what truly matters. You are beginning to invest your time and energy into things that support your growth. This shift is important because it shows that you are becoming more aligned with your path. As this part settles within you, recognize that you are not waiting for something beautiful to begin, you are recognizing that it already has. The message you are receiving is not about something happening outside of you, it is about something within you becoming clear. And as you continue to stay present with that understanding, you will begin to see that your life is unfolding in a way that feels more natural, more meaningful, and more aligned with who you are becoming, allowing you to move forward with confidence, clarity, and a deep sense of peace. Beloved soul, as this message reaches its final depth, everything that once felt like a gradual process now becomes calm, steady, and deeply clear, because what you are truly experiencing is not something that is about to begin, it is something that has already been unfolding within you. You are no longer searching for signs outside of yourself, you are beginning to recognize the clarity, the alignment, and the quiet confidence that has been growing inside you all along. This moment is not about waiting anymore, it is about understanding. There is a quiet sense of completion here, not of your journey, but of a phase where you may have felt uncertain, where you questioned your direction, where you wondered if things would ever begin to make sense. You have moved through moments where you doubted yourself, where you felt unsure, where you tried to figure everything out without clear answers. But now, something within you has changed. You are beginning to see clearly. You are understanding that your path has been forming all along, even when you could not fully see it. You may now feel a calm certainty within yourself. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. It is the feeling that you are no longer lost, you are no longer unsure, you are no longer waiting for something to guide you. You are recognizing that you already have that guidance within you. This clarity did not appear suddenly, it was built over time through your experiences, your patience, and your willingness to keep moving forward even when things were not fully clear. The meaning of everything you have read becomes simple. It is not about something dramatic happening or something needing to change instantly. It is about you recognizing your own growth. You are no longer in a place where you need to question everything. You are in a place where you can understand yourself more clearly. This shift changes everything, because you are no longer guided by confusion, you are guided by awareness. You may also notice that your sense of peace is becoming stronger. This is because you now trust your own understanding. You trust your direction. You trust that what is unfolding in your life is happening in a way that supports you. This trust removes doubt and replaces it with confidence. As you move forward from this point, remember that you do not need to rush or force anything. Real alignment happens when you allow yourself to stay connected to your awareness. Stay present with yourself. Continue to notice what feels right. Continue to trust your understanding. Each step you take with clarity will strengthen your path. As this message closes, let it leave you with a sense of calm strength. You are not waiting anymore, and you are not uncertain. You are aware, you are clear, and you are capable of moving forward with confidence. And as you continue to trust that awareness within you, you will begin to see that your life unfolds in a way that feels natural, meaningful, and truly aligned with who you are becoming, allowing you to move forward with clarity, confidence, and a deep sense of peace. Beloved soul, as you continue into this deeper part of the message, something within you begins to settle into a powerful sense of stillness, because now you are no longer trying to understand whether something is changing, you are beginning to feel that it already has. What once felt like uncertainty or waiting is now transforming into recognition, and that recognition brings a calm and steady peace that feels natural. You are not searching for signs anymore, you are becoming aware of the quiet transformation already happening within you, and that awareness changes how you experience everything around you. You may begin to notice that your inner world feels more balanced than before. Your thoughts are not as scattered, your emotions are not as reactive, and there is a sense of calm presence that stays with you even when things around you are not fully clear. This shift did not happen suddenly, it developed as you allowed yourself to slow down, to observe, and to trust your own awareness. This balance is important because it shows that you are no longer being pulled by uncertainty, you are grounded in understanding. There was a time when you may have believed that something beautiful would arrive in a single moment, something obvious, something that would instantly confirm everything for you. But now, you are beginning to understand something deeper. What is unfolding in your life is not a single event, it is a process that has already been taking shape through your growth, your experiences, and your willingness to keep moving forward. Every step you have taken has been part of this unfolding, even when you did not realize it at the time. The meaning of this moment becomes clearer as you recognize that what is beautiful about your path is not just where it leads, but how it is forming. You are becoming more aware, more aligned, and more connected to yourself. You are beginning to see your life not as something uncertain, but as something that is gradually becoming clear. This shift in perspective is what allows you to move forward with confidence. You may also begin to feel a deeper sense of appreciation within yourself. You are not only looking ahead, you are recognizing how far you have come. You are valuing your growth, your patience, and your strength. This appreciation creates a sense of peace, because you are no longer focused only on what is missing, you are aware of what is already present. At the same time, there is a growing sense of trust within you. You trust your path more. You trust your timing more. You trust that what is unfolding is happening in a way that supports your growth. This trust allows you to move forward without pressure or fear. You may also begin to notice that your perspective on life has changed. You are no longer reacting to every moment with uncertainty. You are approaching things with understanding. You are allowing things to unfold instead of trying to control them. This shift is important because it shows that you are becoming more aligned with your true direction. As this part settles within you, recognize that you are not waiting for something beautiful to begin, you are living in it. The message you are receiving is not about something outside of you changing suddenly, it is about something within you becoming clear. Beloved soul, as you arrive at this final part of the message, everything that once felt like a journey of questioning, waiting, and slowly understanding now becomes a complete and steady realization within you, because you are no longer searching for answers, you are experiencing clarity itself. What began as a message has now transformed into awareness, and that awareness has settled into a calm, grounded presence inside you. You are not reacting anymore, you are recognizing. You are not doubting in the same way, you are understanding. And that understanding brings a deep sense of peace that does not depend on anything outside of you. You may begin to notice that your mind feels quieter, not empty, but clear and intentional. The thoughts that once rushed now move with direction. The emotions that once felt uncertain now feel balanced and steady. This change did not happen instantly. It developed over time as you allowed yourself to slow down, to reflect, and to trust your own awareness. This calmness is not something fragile, it is your strength. It is the result of you choosing clarity over confusion, patience over pressure, and awareness over reaction. There was a time when you may have believed that something needed to happen in order for your path to feel right, that you needed a sign, a moment, or a sudden shift to confirm everything for you. But now, you are beginning to understand something deeper. Your path has been unfolding all along. What you were waiting for was not a single event, it was this level of awareness where everything begins to make sense. And now that you are here, you can see it clearly. The deeper meaning of this moment becomes clear here, because you realize that you are no longer waiting for something beautiful to begin, you are already living within it. You are not the same person you once were. Your awareness has grown. Your understanding has deepened. Your perspective has changed. And this transformation is what has shaped your path into something that now feels natural and aligned. You may also begin to feel a deep sense of alignment within yourself. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your direction are no longer in conflict. They are working together in a way that feels steady and real. This alignment allows you to move forward without resistance. You are no longer forcing your path, you are flowing with it. At the same time, there is a quiet confidence within you that continues to grow. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is stable and grounded. It is the confidence that comes from knowing yourself, from trusting your awareness, and from understanding your direction. This confidence becomes your foundation, allowing you to move forward without hesitation. You may also begin to notice that your perspective on everything has changed. What once felt uncertain now feels clear. What once felt distant now feels present. What once felt like something you were waiting for now feels like something you are living. This shift is the result of your awareness becoming stronger than your doubt. As this final part settles within you, recognize that you are no longer searching for your path, you are walking it. The message you have received was never about something outside of you changing suddenly. It was about guiding you to this moment of clarity where everything begins to align. And as you continue to move forward with this awareness, you will begin to see that your life becomes more steady, your decisions become more confident, and your path becomes something you can trust completely. You are no longer guided by pressure or uncertainty, you are guided by clarity, by understanding, and by a deep sense of peace that stays with you no matter where you go. Backhand index pointing right comment, I trust the process and my path, if this resonates. Thumbs up, like and subscribe for more messages like this.